Today we are going to be running you through how to master your home machine. Today we've got the Merlo Barista Pro, and this video is just going to show you how to master a range of tips and tricks to make sure that you get the best out of your coffee machine. Today we're just going to be using our private blend. So first thing you want to do when you're getting your machine started is you want to grab your handle and start weighing out your grind. Depending on what machine you're using, sometimes they will give you the correct amount of dose. You're looking for about 18 to 20 grams. If you don't have a machine that does that, such as this one, then you may just need to use a scale, or else you can eyeball it if you need, and we'll go from there. So just filling up our basket. Once you've got your correct amount, grabbing your tamp. It's really important that you give it a nice, firm, even tamp. Not too much pressure, but just enough to seal it in and seal the edges. If you do end up having any gaps in your coffee ground, then that can also just cause channeling and have your water run through too quickly, which is going to affect your extraction quality as well. Once you've given it a nice firm tamp, cleaning off the edges like so, getting your cup ready, and then on and shut. Now, in terms of extraction, you're looking for a nice, even extraction with a caramel or kind of like melted chocolate kind of color. If you find that it maybe is running too quickly or is a little bit light in color, then you may need to adjust your grind. You potentially have too coarse of a grind, or you might just not have enough coffee in there. So those are the two factors you want to look at. And similarly, if your shot is running too slow or is really like dark in color, then it may be too fine of a grind, or there may be too much in there. In terms of grind, if you've got a grinder attached to your actual coffee machine, that's a simple fix. All you need to do is change the actual grind size, either making it finer or coarser, depending on the issue. Or else if you're getting your coffee from a specific cafe, you may just need to ask them to change the grind size for you before you buy them. Now, getting your milk ready, filling up enough just to meet underneath the line of the spout down there. Really important as well that you make sure you've got a good amount of pressure coming through your steam wand before you start the process. And then you can start texturizing your milk. You want to make sure that you get a big tilt on your milk jug so that when you turn on that thin one, you get a whirlpool coming through so your milk texturizes nice and evenly. And if you're doing that process correctly, you should see a nice whirlpool in your milk, and it should be swirling around nicely like that. And there shouldn't be too much of a sound coming through from your milk. If you hear a screechy sound, you may need to add a little bit more air to get your texture. And similarly, if you hear too much noise coming through from the air itself, then you may be adding too much air. In terms of temperature, just feeling with the palm of your hand or using a thermometer if you've got one at home, you're looking to get it nice and hot to the touch, but not too hot to actually hold. Then once you're done, stopping that one. Making sure your milk is nice and silky, and then you can pour your coffee. It is really important as well that you maintain the machine at home. Your Brevels tend to come with its own cleaning supplies, so as long as you're using those regularly to clean out the actual heads. If you need your own cleaning supplies as well, then we also do provide those. Café-quality is a very reliable one to use for your home machines. And then brushes like these are also very good for cleaning the insides of the head as well, making sure that you don't have any leftover grind inside. So hopefully from today, you've gotten all the tips and tricks you need to cover all your bases and get the best out of your home coffee machine. If you do have any other questions or queries, feel free to reach out or comment below. Thank you.